Good morning, folks. Dave Coppedge here, and boy do I have a treat for you today. We're out here way on the north side of the Paria River Canyon, and we've got a view of the lost city from the north. It's about 2 miles away from here, but this is what we're going to explore in a few days, close up. And out there is the Forked Tongue Ridge. You got east and west tongues over there, the lost city, and also the skywalk over on the right. A little hard to see, but we're going to take a look at it, take some pictures. What I'm going to do is walk out on this ridge over here, which is on a big mountain called Flat Top out here on the north side, south of Highway 89. So I'm going to walk out on this peninsula here, and from above it looks like a big thumb, so I call it the Flat Top Thumb. And we're going to see if we can get some good views down into the Paria River Canyon and the Forked Tongue Ridge, the lost city, and the other points of view that are so interesting that I saw last May. So today is October 12th, 2018, just a few months after the discovery of the lost city, and we're going to have some fun today. All right, here's a USGS survey marker, and let's take our first look on the east side of this Flat Top Thumb that we're walking on. Just rained pretty heavily yesterday, and it's cloudy today, so the colors are not going to be as vivid as they could be in bright sunlight, but we'll get a view of the lay of the land out here. And take a look at these cliffs here. A lot like West Clark Bench. Oh my goodness, look at these swirled wavy lines out here. That's pretty beautiful. Let's get a picture of that, huh? Very good. And stepping out here along the rim, let's see what we see. Oh wow, look at that. There's the Paria River Canyon out there, flowing down toward Lee's Ferry. Back to the lower Paria, I recognize some of those jagged rocks way out there from earlier trips. But wow, got some good domes, good stripes, good slanted lines. And I bet few people ever hike down there. That'd be a little tough to get to, but beautiful walls. And now we're going to walk along the east side of the thumb, see what kind of sights we see. And on the tip of the thumb, the end of the thumbnail, I guess you could call it, we're going to get a view of the lost city from the north side. Okay, here's a look on the east side, looking down toward the Paria River Canyon. And you can see that we're walking along the rim of this Flat Top Thumb, hoping to see some good things, and it's quite remarkable already, the fantastic views down the canyon. So we'll see what else we can see in the moments ahead. There's no official name for this peninsula, and no indication so far people have been out here. So perhaps this is a new area, or at least a rarely seen area. Coming out here, there was a parking lot because there's a wildlife guzzler or water system out here. So I know somebody comes out here, but whether they've walked out here on this peninsula, it's hard to say. But we're doing it today for fun. That might be the second crack over there coming into the canyon. Not sure, I'll have to check the maps, but pretty steep drop from the edge of this point I'm standing on, but great view down into the Paria River Gorge. It's gorgeous. And looking over here again at those walls, we got white and pink and red. We'll get some direct sunlight a little later, it should look good. So Walking out here on the little known part of the north side of Paria Canyon. All right, there's another fantastic view of the Paria River Canyon, and if you see some bright spots over there, I thought those were interesting. Those are not artificial, man-made structures. Those are water holes, water pockets that are reflecting like a mirror out there. Well, are we having fun yet? We're out here on the Flat Top Thumb, and I thought you'd enjoy this first view looking down into the Paria River Canyon, where we can also see off to the west a little more. We're following this wall of the Flat Top Thumb. And around the bend, at the tip of the thumb, we hope to see another lost city-like formation that I am tentatively calling Atlantis. But we get a little bit of sunlight hitting the canyon walls now, and we can see all the way down to the canyon floor, I think. But look at these amazing slanted rocks. Boy, in 1991, when I was hiking down there, I had no idea what was up above. I wondered, what did it look like up above the canyon walls? Well, now we're getting a good look. Okay, let's continue on the east side of the Flat Top Thumb and see what we see at the tip. Oh boy, look at the sunshine coming out on these rocks now. We have a lot of potholes down there on the rocks reflecting water. What a view. Beautiful day today. Looks like the clouds might be clearing out. So we'll have a beautiful day for this hike. All right, we definitely have a view of the river down there. It looks like a good amount of water flowing in the Paria Canyon. And boy, you can see those reflecting potholes down there on that bench. So, beautiful day today, and since we had some good rain, I'm hoping that hikers are safe down there and hoping nobody was caught in a flash flood in the Buckskin Gulch. That could be a disaster, but because this is prime hiking season for Buckskin and Paria. Anyway, we're almost out to the tip of the thumb here. So we want to record the first view of Atlantis down below and see how that looks. Won't be long now. Now, here's a sign of human presence. Looks like somebody camped here. So this is not totally new, totally unknown, but I imagine it's not often seen. Okay, what do we see down here? Starting to look interesting, but we're not quite to the tip yet. And we're hoping also to get good views of the Lost City and the Forked Tongue Ridge up ahead. All right, the views keep getting better, and now it looks like we're coming to the tip of the thumb. So let's get our first look down at the Paria Canyon, across at the Forked Tongue Ridge and the Lost City, and maybe another Lost City down below this cliff that I'll call Atlantis. Here we come. Wow, look at that. And we're not to the best part yet, but down on that bench, there's a series of domes and cones. There's second crack coming in. That other one over here must be third crack. That makes sense, because second crack we hope to see on our hike on Monday. And there you go, over there with the sun shining on it is the Lost City. Let's take a look at it. Wow, there it is. And Sky Pocket beyond it to the left. The valley between the two thumb viewpoints, you can see Tongue Valley. And to the right of that is Pseudo-Escalante with the skywalk above it. And you can see even see the three wise men and the launching pad at the tip of it. So we're having good views now. Looking down below, we have a sheer wall, and hopefully we'll see some good domes just ahead as we get around the very tip point there. But look down there at the Paria River Canyon. You can see the river down there. See, wait, the brown water next to the green. And further down, you can see the river flowing through this magnificent canyon. A lot of water down there now, and you can see how it's left potholes here and there that are reflecting light. But what a beautiful sight. Second crack there. That valley we're going to hike down, hopefully, and see the Lost City in a few days from the foot of it. Get some good pictures of it. And we're having a lot of fun here on the Flat Top Thumb, getting a preview of coming attractions. All right, we're coming up on the waypoint that I had marked that probably has a good view looking down and across. So this should be the tip of the Flat Top Thumb. Here we come. And here's the view, and you can see this bench goes quite a bit along the way downriver, down toward the Paria Canyon flowing to Lee's Ferry. But spectacular view. Again, we got the second crack over there coming in, and the river you can see flowing down below. A series of domes and cones, maybe more around the bend. We'll see if there's more. And looking across the canyon is the beautiful Forked Tongue Ridge with the Lost City, east and west tongue viewpoints, Tongue Valley, Pseudo-Escalante, and the Skywalk. And over beyond it is the first crack that we're going to get our look at, hopefully from the Skywalk, in a few days. But wow, what a magnificent view to see this from probably 1.5 miles away from the Lost City itself. And I imagine some people have seen it from here, but I don't think anybody has been up close to it in recent years. So that's what we hope to see in a few days. Well, spectacular day, having a lot of fun out here, and the sun's coming out. This might be a good opportunity for some time-lapse photography. Maybe I'll consider that. And I'm going to have a snack and enjoy this great view. Okay, bear with me because we're going to walk a little bit more west here and see how the view changes. The tip of this thumb looks like a swollen thumb. It gets wide at the tip, except where the thumbnail would be. So it looks like somebody hit it with a hammer. Anyway, we have to walk a little ways around it. But I think over here, looking to the west, I see sunlight on some beautiful domes ahead, and maybe the view below will be even better. So we're going to take a look. All right, here we come. Sheer cliff. Oh, wow. Yeah, there we go. A good cluster of domes down there. Some complex patterns and shapes. And we have white rock and red rock, so that could look good close up. Panning a little bit more to the east. So yeah, some good structures down there that might be good to explore. And looking back to the north here, look how beautiful this wall is with some wavy lines, abrupt color changes. A lot reminds me of West Clark Bench wall and the dive, which is farther upstream. So anyway, one of the things we want to find out going back is whether you can hike down that green area down there and get to these domes. I think you could. And close up, I bet they might look good, like a little miniature white pocket or something. So if I have the energy, I might give that a try, although it looks like some work getting back up to it. And my car is up there above that ridge line. So another beautiful day to see new things that few people have seen, although it's clear that some people have been on this peninsula before. But probably not many. There aren't any markers on the map about it, any names, any information that I could find. And certainly over there, I bet people who have been out here have wondered what it looks like at the lost city over there. But they didn't know its name or what to call it, but I bet they thought that would be interesting. We're looking down here on Atlantis again. Down below, we're facing the west side of the canyon now and making our way as we go along the west side of the flat top thumb. So we're not terribly far from the car. I think it's less than a mile, and making our way back now. All right, looking back toward the lost city over there and panning now to the west. And now we're looking north along the rim I'm walking along. And I'm looking to see if there's a way to get down there so that you could explore that cluster of domes called Atlantis. And looks like it might be doable. So whether we try or not remains to be seen. Here's another view where we're headed. Off back to the car, not too far away. I can see it with binoculars. But sheer walls again here. A little bit reminiscent of the walls on the way to Secret Pocket. Smooth and striped and stained in various colors. So pretty nice. Okay, I can see the car over there where it's not quite as steep, and that's where we're headed. All right, we're back to the Wildlife Guzzler water collection system here. You can see how the corrugated aluminum top collects water that flows into a channel and then into some tanks. And open end there where cattle and wildlife can get a drink. And there's the car. So another great hike. I would highly recommend this hike. I think it was very easy, pretty flat, a few small ups and downs, but nothing serious. And it's about an 8-mile drive from Highway 89. You go south on the Cottonwood Canyon Road, but there's a couple of turns where you should probably route it out before you attempt driving it. Not too difficult driving. And once you get to this parking lot, you have a couple of ways you could go. You can go to the thumb and circumnavigate that and see all the great views, or you can head west and there's another outlook that you can walk to. But very good, very worthwhile. I did the whole thing in, let's see, I think just about, let's see, 8, 9, 10, 11, about 3 hours, taking a leisurely pace, including a break. So, anyway, had a good time, and wish you were with me. We had a great time out there, seeing the Lost City from the north. And there it is out there, hoping to see it close up in a few days. All right, over and out.